I want to say Shalom, Shalom. Kahalayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kodash Barak. I want to salute the brothers who preach in the new covenant, the Kodash Barayat, in the blood of Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. To the remnant men, women, and children that's coming to this new covenant in this lateral end. We are the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, then the speckled birds. So you are who your father is. Also to our Father which art in heaven, his name is Yahweh, which means he exists, by Hashem, which means in the name of Yahweh Shah, is our Savior and our Deliverer, which the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, and we waiting on Yahweh to give Yahweh Shah that green light so he can be saved and delivered as his name is. Also to the Kodash Rarak, which is the Holy Spirit that dwells within us to give us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And in the Hebrew, it's Kakama Da'at Tabawan. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Quatazayu Womba Ball, Quatazayu Womba Ball, Quatazayu Womba Ball, which means shorten the days in Babylon for the elect's sake. Azar Naya, which is help me, Yahabashim Yahweh, our Father which art in heaven, Lama'ah Taza'ah, Teru Rara Kiya. My spirit as I do this lesson. And this lesson came about, I just been taking my time, really trying to sit with the Lord more and more, through reading, through really getting myself together. And I wanted to name this lesson, Walking in the Spirit within the Kingdom of Heaven. I'm going to say it again, walking in the Spirit within the Kingdom of Heaven. Really just supping with the Lord. And the reason why these are so important is because the things that the elect go through on a daily basis, especially men, you're constantly battling within your mind to overcome all adversity, man. And these are the things that was told that we will have to go through. And some men, as we always say, don't always count all the cost. And within this cost, there's things that happen that, once you get there, that's when you start to understand. Because there's a lot of times people always tell you, things that might happen. They might brief you, as I always like to say. They might brief you, but briefing you and letting you know how it is doesn't always explain how it feels, how you see it, how it goes against you, how it attacks you. All those things are different avenues, and each man has a different avenue that he has to go through, he or she had to go through. And I'm mainly talking to the men of the Lord. And the reason why this is important is because a man grows and be groomed as he walk within this walk, man. And gaining the living treasures, which is the word, which is this gold. And I just wanted to really go hard with this, man, because I want brothers to really meditate on this. It's because, walking in the Spirit or walking with the Spirit within the Kingdom of Heaven, you're transforming everything. And this, I think I did videos on this like before, but this is one of the serious ones right here. Is because as the time come, leadership is needed, and every man has to bring his talents to the church and to his walk that the Lord has appointed him to do. And as I was just thinking about this, man, we always bring out, and I'm gonna get that too, which is Sirach chapter 2, but really understanding and play your part and making sure that you walking. Brothers want to say, I want to be a king, I'm a king, I'm a king. But being a king come with adversity, and it also come with bringing solution. And with that solution, bringing the kingdom. And, reason why is like, all right, so here's the problem. But now what the problem is how do we resolve it? And see, this is all kingdom talk. This is all principles that Yahweh Shai has given us men to do to bring into a kingdom. That's why the Lord died for us, so that we can be able to walk in the kingdom of heaven with these words, to grow within this body. A lot of men, I think sometimes they take it for granted. I think they take the blood for granted. I know they take the blood for granted. And I know that they don't take the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua seriously, man. It's because the things that they do. And this is not to get on any brother. This is just me talking, because I'm growing and grooming myself in this word as the Lord allowed me to be able to sup with him in the kingdom of heaven mentally. And we all must walk this walk, with strength, constantly getting hammered. I'm just really briefing you on what I'm going into, man. And I'm getting to get ready to explain it. And I hope you brothers will be able to just listen to me on this introduction. But this is something serious, like, to stay strong in this walk, you're constantly gonna be attacked, and you must be able to defend in righteousness. And this might be two lessons, but it just came to me. I was just meditating. And, I was able to get a true understanding. And I thank Yahweh Shai for it. But this is Acts chapter 14, verses 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So that tribulations, man, a lot of tribulations that a man must walk as to what? Enter the kingdom of heaven. Getting these scriptures and understanding why men before us had to go through what they go through. And just as now, right, like we are now, each man has to go through a battle. Each man has to go through his task. Why? Because to be a disciple of the Most High, you must do these things, man. To carry the cross, to carry the stripes that our Abba did. He did for us. I mean, it's like so Yahweh Shai did for us, man. Gave us those what? Let me get it real quick. I think it's Salakia. Let's say Isaiah. Let's try 53 and 12. Give me one more second, brothers. Yep, this is Isaiah 53, verse 5. But he was wounded for our transgression. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And with his stripes, we were healed. With his stripes, we were healed, man. And that's the significance of this new covenant. It's the significance of the new covenant, man. And why? Is the Most High had to go through those things, and we must too do the same thing to be called the disciples of the Most High. The kingdom has to be built with discipleness, if that's a word. But to be men of the Lord, one must be on agreements, one accord, strengthening each other. And that's why I want to get into too, but I'm just going to take this slow You know, I don't know how long this lesson gonna be, but hopefully it needs to be told in truth. These disciples, we must do what? Confirm the souls of the disciples and exhort them to continue in faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High, which is strengthen each other, man. You know, so much going on that each man needs to strengthen each other. How can you build a kingdom with separation, man? Even you seeing this with Esau. And when I'm saying separation, the separation, it says a kingdom divided cannot stand. So in the discipleship, men must strengthen each other. The separation, you can't build a kingdom. As I say all the time at camp, you have 5 bricks, you take 3 bricks off, you back down to 2. You know? Now you got to figure out how to build the 3 back up. That's time, man. Consumption, consuming. How can you build a kingdom always consumed? You know, this is the reason why when we walk in the spirit within the kingdom of heaven, it's building us to those men. The Lord always said that I will make you what? More precious than gold. And I'm gonna get back to the lesson. I'm just through the spirit, man. This is Isaiah 13, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden edge in the golden wedge of Ophir or Ophir, man. You know, that's what he's doing. But he can only do it for the man that's in their righteous state. That's how it's done, man. Then we all have to do it. I take accountability all the time. You got to take the accountability. And you must move forward. And with that, with not a forwardness of wickedness, but a forwardness of righteousness. Forward with an F. F-R-O is wickedness. Forward, F-O-R-W-A-R-D, is moving forward in righteousness, man. This is one precept this brother got. It says, so that we ourselves glory in you in the churches of the Most High, for your patience and faith in all your persecution and tribulations that you endure. That's what we doing, man. Like, all of us are enduring the persecutions, the tribulations in our walk as we're trying to, you know, become one. This body cannot be built in separation. This body must be built in oneness. I always say all the time, if the Lord gave Israel the kingdom right now, it'd be destroyed almost worse than Esau would, because most of us ain't right. Most of us is not right in Israel, man. So this is why we have to go through this, man. That's why we have to go through this walk, this experience. If you had the chance to look down as the angels look down at us and see us moving the way we move in our daily walk as individuals, and then as a whole, as a group, as Israel, will you be pleased with it? And that's the thing that's really analyzing yourself, self-examining yourself. Well, if you was looking down, would you be pleased with the walk that you'll be walking in, man? That your walk in. This is including myself. This is what I always do. Include myself. Look down at how will Yahweh Shai be pleased with me in this walk? As he walked with me in righteousness through the Spirit. But I'm just giving an analogy. If you was looking down, as a matter of fact, you know, most people don't understand fleshly things. Which if a football owner look down and seeing that his player is not performing at the level that he's supposed to be performing at, he's going to be able to see why. He's seeing it from a high. He's seeing it from an area of view. He's seeing that the team doesn't have camaraderie on the sideline. So what is he going to do? once they come back into the locker room. It's gonna be a what? It's gonna be a chastisement. It's gonna be a speech that's being directed to what the team, man. And why does that need to be happening? Is because most and sometimes a team see it, but then they let it go. See it and let it go. See it, let it go until what the team no longer have a winning team, a winning record. Because they let it go and let it go and let it go. Same way in Israel, man. Let it go, let it go, and let it go. Until Israel no longer, just like when we went no longer, who's able to capitalize on that? The heathens. And now they're looking down as owners on top of you. Man, why? Because of ignorance of our people, because of pride of our people. That's the way. But then you'll complain about it. Why? Because there was no order. Let's go a little bit more, man. Which is a manifest token of the righteous judgment of the Most High, and ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of the Most High, that which ye also suffer. See? Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So they're gonna come back. They're gonna get it. But until then, you gotta build yourself up into righteousness. If they see you do wicked, what's the difference between you and them? That's the question. What is the difference between us and the heathens? If the heathens see us doing the same thing they do, that don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. This the tribulations that you have to do and go through, man. It's heavy. It's all right. Everybody know this one. This is Salaki. Sirach chapter 2, verses 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make no haste in time of trouble. And all of us, me, you brothers and sisters that's listening, this is set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make no haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, cleave unto the Most High, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in the last end. And that's what we all, that's what we're doing now. That's what you're seeing, the transformation right now that's happening. Why? Going through the tribulations, going through like me and my brother speak about, and I'm about to get it, at the anvil. You know, that's what you do to get stronger. Constantly getting hit at. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully and be patient. When thou art changed to a lower state, we all been there. For gold is tried in the fire and acceptance men in the furnace of adversity. I've been there. You've been there. You're a man of the Lord. You get chastised. You're the son of God. You're the son of the Most High. So you got to go through this. Believe in him and he will help thee. See, even in your low, believe in the Most High and he shall what? Help you, man. And he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. That's changing you, man. Walking in the spirit walking in the spirit within the kingdom of heaven, within these words. It's teaching you, man. It's teaching us. It's teaching us, bro. To do what? Not do as the heathens do. Not do as a man of wickedness, man. But a man of righteousness. That's the thing. Man. This is Sirach 38 and 28. The smith, the blacksmith, the smith also sitting by the anvil anvil, and considering the iron work. The vapor of the fire wasted his flesh. See, going through it, losing his weight, that fire, that heat, wasted his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace. It's hot around him. That's what's gonna happen. You get hot. It's hot. It's hot around you, man. It's hot during the day. You know, the sun beam down on you. Whatever work you do, it burns. It beats you up. But he fighteth with the heat of the furnace. The noise of the hammer, the working, and the anvil is ever in his ear. You know, constantly tribulations, man. You looking at this, boom, boom, he's doing it with the sword. He's beating the sword, you know, whatever he's building. Everything around him, the heat, the iron, everything that's in his surrounding, that's all tribulations, man, for us. With the heat of the furnace, the noise of the hammer, and the anvil is ever in his ears. Read it again. The noise of the hammer, bing, 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 and the anvil was sitting on top of. You know, it's a long block of metal. It represents the beginning and last. It's the strength of the Lord. You know, you got to keep hitting at it, man. Being strong, building you up. The noise of the hammer and the anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look still upon the pattern. It's the focus, man. What is the focus? This word. Constantly looking at, oh man, you know, getting better. To make himself be able to see himself into the sword. You know, when you get, I think my brother was saying this before, or I heard it before somewhere. When you know when a goal is completed, when you can see your own self within it. That's powerful, man. And his eyes look still upon the pattern of the things that he maketh. He setteth his mind to finish his work. See, he setteth his mind to finish his work. That's all of us. And watches to polish it perfectly. That's the whole perspective for coming to this truth. It's perfecting yourself. And it all starts in the mind. It all starts in the mind, man. When you start reading these scriptures and you start understanding, like, man, the Lord want me to do this. He want me to take this away. You know, he want me to help my brothers. He want to help my sister. The person on the low, you over there, you helping them. Whether it's monetary, whether it's conversation, whatever your gifts are, that's what you're supposed to be doing to get your brother and your sister on foot. Or you'll never have a kingdom. If it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, we would never have a kingdom, because our people mentally would not want this. I will continue to keep in strife and envy and think they're gonna grow. What they always say in the word, what's that said? You expect the things to change by doing the same thing. Basically, you keep doing the same thing, expecting a new result. No, man. You must change into the things that made us the kings and princes of this world. Royalty. That's the whole thing about being able to have the kingdom of heaven within you. You must understand who you are first, and understand the whole beating of the sword, getting you back right into perfection, man. That's why me and my brother speak about perfection so much. Brothers are, all right, you can't be perfected. You can't be you're perfected in the spirit. You perfecting going through the adversities. But no, men don't want to go through that. They don't like to go through that. Jake don't like uncomfortability. Jake like to sit in the same shit and complain. But you must find a solution to get out of it. You must go to Yahweh Shai. What did the Lord say, man? Let's go back to it. What is Sirach? It's like it. Sirach chapter 2. Believe in him and he will help thee, see? At the time when we at our low, we must believe in him, man. I'm telling you, this is the same thing. I have to teach this, the same thing that I teach, same thing I gotta go through. There's no difference, man. When a man teaches this truth, he's going through the same thing. Most times he's teaching it because he has been through or is going through it. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him, even in your low, man. And that's the most challenging thing. Why? It's because you don't have it. Matter of fact, let's get it. Me and my brother speak about this all the time. This is Proverbs. I want to say 30:8. Yep. This is I started 7. Proverbs 30:7. 2 things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. I'll read it one more time so it can be clear. 2 things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food convenient for me. See, these are things that we're asking for. Not the riches of the world, but the things that keep you sufficient so that you can dwell within the world, in this world. Because we already understand what the true kingdom of heaven is going to be like, because we can read the scriptures. But remove from me vanity and lies. See? These are heavy things. Why is he asking these things, man? Because he understands if you had these things within you, what happens, man? You die. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. At least what? Least I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord Yahweh? See? Too much can have you saying, who is the Lord Yahweh? Or least I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain. See, there's always a cause and effect to everything, man. This reason why when you read these scriptures, it's supposed to be building you up, changing you. You know, my last video was Holy Spirit manifest through mind and belief. So do you believe when you're in your situation, you're at your lowest state, do you believe that Yahweh Shai gonna take you out? Or do you do what? Least I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain. You know? Is that what you're going to do when you're in your low? Or if you have substance, least I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord Yahweh? See what I'm saying? So there's a balance between it. And how do you balance it, man? Through supping with Yahweh Shai in this word. That's how you do it. All this time, brothers are running around in circles thinking the Most High is supposed to be a genie. And the Most High points you to different areas, different men getting counsel to do what? To do the righteous things, to move in the righteous way. When you having substance, helping your brother. When you don't have substance, getting help from a brother who has substance. When a man is poor, does he forget the Lord? Does he get mad and steal and do things because he doesn't have it? See that all those are things, kingdom ways you got to think. How do you get out of this situation? We all must go to Yahweh Shai. We must sup with him in the Holy Spirit. Hey Lord, what do I do? We all children of the Most High. We all saying like, hey Lord, like a lot of people, brothers will say that, you know, I don't have nothing, Lord. Like I did everything you asked me to do. What do you want me to do? How do you want me to walk from now? Or man might have substance and he might say, Lord, what would you have me to do with this? See, we just move in our own ways. And then when something is taken away from us, you get mad. Or if you don't have anything and you're trying to get something and your mind is not right, you get mad. But the scriptures tell us how we are to walk and how we're supposed to pray and how we're supposed to believe. That's the way we're supposed to be moving, man. Including me. I always take the accountability, man. Let me continue, man. Just really thinking, really meditating. Trying to figure out, should I go into, I wanted to go into Galatians 6. I don't know. We're at the 30-minute mark. I may do another lesson on that. Really just how we ought to be, man. If we trying to seek the kingdom of heaven, if we trying to seek the kingdom of heaven and your mind is not right, your spirit is not right, you can't receive it, man. That's why when you read Galatians 5 and 6, the Lord said, if you have these things within you, you can't seek the kingdom of heaven. Why? It's because your mind is not right. Your spirit is not right. And then you ask, why this? Why thus? Why this, Lord? Because you're not supping with him in truth and spirit, man. So lucky. Not in truth and spirit. That's why I say you must, self-examine yourself. As we walk through this, we have to self-examine ourselves to really understand, is this what we're doing? Is this for me? Or is this for the church? Is this for Yahweh Shai? It should be for all. Start off with you. It starts off with you. Start off with me. You grow. You help another brother. That's why we go through these tribulations, man. There's another precept. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 7. If ye endure chastening, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dwelleth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastens not? You see what I'm saying? So you must, you got to go do this. You have to. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons? That you want to be sons of the Most High, sons of God. That's one of my favorites right here. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us. And you have had your father. You have your dad correcting you. What? Not to do this. Take the trash out. All right. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we have gave them reference. Yeah, we referenced them, man. I appreciate that, Dad, doing that. At the time, you didn't appreciate it. You know what your parents always say all the time? It hurts me more than it hurts. It hurts me more than it hurts you. Even though you was getting the lashing, it's because they don't want to do it, but they do it because of what? The ways that you acted. Same way with our Father art in heaven. Yahweh Shai. He expects us to have true righteousness. Righteousness is what Yahweh Shai want us to walk within. Every time we go off in wickedness, yeah, you're going to get beat. Where it says, as we have it says, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we have them reference, and we have gave them reference. Shall we not much rather be in the subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? See, that's a heavy one. The heavy one right there. The Lord said I could take. Matter of fact, what is that? That Matthew chapter 10. I think it's Matthew 10, 28. Yep. Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. See what I'm saying? So you reverence your dad, you fear him, but Yahweh Shai is who you need to fear. That destroy both soul and body, man. You know, when you taking these hits, man, it's for our learning. It's always for our learning, man. Verse 10, for they verily for a few days chastening us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, But he for our profit, that we might be partaker of his holiness. See? You know, a lot of us think, really a lot of men and women think being holy is wicked. Because when you do righteous things, they'll look at you like, you know, like you crazy, man. When you look at a man that treats you bad and you treat him with good, they look at that as crazy. Oh man, you helped him, and you helped him. He did, and this is the way he did you. Yes. I wouldn't take that. Well, look at how I do. See, sometimes it's a challenge, man. Because people gonna do you wrong in this truth. People gonna do you wrong. Your brother, your sister gonna do you wrong in this truth, in this understanding. And then the scriptures will tell you this. But you love them when you overcome evil with good. I used to do this really well when I was younger. It was hard, man. But the Lord always showed me, you know, after people did me wrong, the Lord always made them my footstool, man. This is real talk. This is real understanding. I remember, it's like I was weak, man. I always say, dang, Lord, it seems like I'm weak. Because every time someone do something to me, I just took it and I took it and I took it and I took it until the Most High protected me. It made them my footstool. Show them their imperfection. Show them what they were doing was wrong, and corrected them. And it was made for them to understand what they was doing. That's what it was doing. You know, you get a friend that was fault you or whatever. Sometimes your friend that you fought end up being your best friend. Why? Because he knows better. He turned from his ways. That's one of the most beautiful things, man. A man that fought you became your best friend or talked to you, man. Because he was able to overcome his flesh. But a lot of people can't see that. They'll try to have envy and strife towards a man for the rest. Hey, if he continue to go down that road and you already don't plead for him, wipe the dust, wipe the blood off your hand, as Ezekiel say. But first, we must try to find how to what? Correct that. Even through prayer. Pray. That's why the Lord said, pray for thy enemy, man. Even though you get done wrong, you pray for your enemy. But the things that I went away with is the things that I should have stayed with. But you still have to you live and learn. You know, you start listening to your surroundings. As we was reading earlier, the surroundings. He was focused. The blacksmith was focused. Yes, you can see. Yes, you can receive counsel, but the Spirit will always give you the understanding, man. The Spirit will always give you the understanding. And if you listen to the Spirit, it's going to give you the understanding. I keep telling you. Tabawan, understanding, Hebrew. Because men, they may be in their feelings, they may be in their flesh. You know. But what's the solution is to follow the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, no matter how someone treats you, how someone do you. You continue to follow the word, man. And that's the betterment of yourself, within yourself. That's when you be able to do the things that you're supposed to do. And that's with that, man, I want to say shalom.